A popular product is now off the shelves at more than 100 Costco locations because the owner, the founder of the company, made a comment on his Facebook page about Black Lives Matter group, calling it a terror organization. Now, signs at the stores now saying that the palmetto cheese product is going to be discontinued and no longer stocked on shelves. Let's bring in Liza Lucas, who is right now social distancing from her home in Fulton County. And Liza, this has blown up on social media.
That's right, and if this sounds familiar, that's because the hashtag boycott palmetto. It's been circulating for a while on and off now. The post at the center of this controversy actually goes back to August, and that is when the company's founder, Brian Henry, who is also the mayor of Pawleys Island, South Carolina, he went to Facebook and shared his reaction in regards to the murder of 2 local residents. And in that post, he wrote, quote, 2 innocent people murdered, 2 white people defensively gunned down by a black man. So why do we stand by and allow Black Lives Matter to lawlessly destroy great American cities and threaten their citizens on a daily basis? He says they must be treated like the terror organizations they are. That post has since been deleted, but many have spoken out in support of Black Lives Matter and in the process and on social media asking others to boycott the palmetto cheese brand. You can see some of the reaction that's still coming in this morning. That palmetto cheese sitting in the trash can, that tweeted picture coming out. Another person talking about, I was a vendor partner with Costco, and the hit that the bottom line of a company can take when they are discontinued by such a big box store. Others on the other side of the equation saying that they personally don't buy or not buy things based on the political leanings of any one individual within a company. And we do want to say that Henry previously apologized at a press conference earlier this month, calling his comments hurtful and insensitive. And he also asked people to consider the employees that the company, consider the employees at the company, and there are hundreds of them, before deciding whether or not to boycott the brand. So weigh in this morning, the conversation going on behind the scenes on our insider page, and we want to hear your take on it. Fran?
And many of those employees are black people. At this point, I think it's everyone has a right to their own opinion, and I think that that's the beauty of America, right? I also think that the black dollar is very powerful. I think the white dollar is very powerful. I think the green dollar is very powerful. So it's up to us. If we don't agree with what someone does, if they're the head of a company and they say something that makes us feel a certain way, then do not support that company. If you support what they say, then support that company. Just like with Wells Fargo and the CEO, what he just recently said about there being a lack of black talent and diversity, Chesley. The dollar, your dollar, is very important. Just be careful with how you use it.
I think folks have to be a little bit mindful when you're making a product. When you have a product that you're selling to the masses, right? You know, what you say matters to the masses. So if you're trying to alienate a certain sect of people or whatever case may be, then you know your opinion, even though it's just your opinion, has to be calculated. I mean, that's the bottom line. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. All right, we want to hear what you have to say about it as well. Use the hashtag Morning Rush ATL. Chime in. Let us know what you think. Time for your cast. It's a forecast.